Alright, audio test. Sounds good to me. Alright. Sounds good to me. Cool. I think we're good. Alright. Hello, everybody. Today begins the marathon. I'm gonna have to stream 6 hours every single day. Every day. Alright, see you, Mr. Barbarian. Well, I've got a weird setup right now. So I have to make all this crap before June. It's possible. Yeah, so 6 hours every day until all of these areas are done. I'm currently a little distracted because our other Nuke Factory Tycoon game is currently getting a bunch of players, so I'm watching that player count. Right now we have 758. 758 players! Pretty crazy. Alright, first order of business. I need to get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. Probably just take this. Last month you said Devlog 2 coming next month? Yes. Devlog 2 is actually mostly complete. It just has an issue. Devlog 2 has 2 sections from other people that I'm waiting on. Yeah, it's mostly done. Everything that I wanted to say is already said in that video. So I think it's good. Yeah, having this be flat is just way better. You'll see the devlog soon enough. We almost hit 800 players. We're at like 798. That's crazy. Who knew an old game could still be kicking? Max, isn't 6 hours too much? I hope you don't overwork yourself. I don't have a choice. If we're getting this out in June, I gotta do it. Trying to get rid of that. Oh yeah, I gotta hide this. What's a good spot to hide this? You put it on one of the spinning lava rocks. Put it somewhere down here. Ooh, what if I put it right here? Yes. Is every boss fight gonna be like Mother of Gentleness now? I don't know what you mean. That boss is really bad. Mother of Chaos, it's awful. Nothing's gonna be like that. There's a creeper head. Doesn't really look like it has a face, even. Might put some vertex color on that. You know what? Let's fix it. Let me find the model for it. Brown sword. What did I call this? Bone cage, bone hand, banner, ice chunk. There it is. Alright, blender. That's the wrong blender tab. Oh. Alright. So this is the creeper. What I want to do is vertex paint. What? I want to make the inside part darker. Oop. Oop. This should take it no time at all. Could make it black. I don't know if I did it all the way. I don't know if that's gonna look any good. I know this isn't what the stream's supposed to be. I'm getting there, hold on. Can I loop cut this? Oh god, can I knife tool it? Let's see. Looking like that. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Wait, there's a vertex here. What is that? What is even that? Oops. Alright, let's triangulate this. Oops. There we go. It looks really stupid. Can I loop cut it? God, this is so awful. Alright, how does it look? Looks better. That's fine. Export. Back to Roblox. Oops. This is what it looks like now. That's significantly better. Cool. Alright, let me get rid of the ones that don't need to be there. Hmm. Sorry, this is gonna be a little tedious. Excited for the revamp? I'm glad you're excited, Mr. Sir. I'm excited to be done with this and finally be able to push out updates. Because right now, the only things I get to make that anyone else can see is, like events. I think it'll be more fun when I get to be in the public again, you know? Oops. I said boo! Why would you say boo? How dare you? How dare you? There we go. It's a better spot. Oop, oop. I'm just replacing these real fast. Yeah, I'm very scared actually. Thought I was gonna die for a second. Uh-oh. This looks so much better. Vertex color is underrated. The last stream was yesterday? No. I took a break yesterday. There was no stream yesterday. Wait. Oh, yeah, this one's the hardest to find. I'm gonna have to give you some kind of reward for finding all of these. These are really hidden. Okay. Let's see. Some people don't need breaks from game dev, some people can go years being game dev and don't really need a break. So for me, if I take a break, it can be good. If it's like a one day out of a week, right? If I take any more breaks than that, then I start to get used to it and it becomes hard for me to, you know, get back into it. So I can't take many breaks if I want to actually get anything done. It's not that bad. It's fun. You know, I like my job. Well, we know what they are now. Where they are now. What would you say? Okay. I take a lot of breaks. I don't work all day. That's a big thing. Some days I do and it's fun. Some days I just can't. Last time I streamed, I did it pretty much all day. That was fine. But the next day, I just couldn't. But I'm back and now I'm fine again. You know where the creeper skulls are now? You do. But now, now you can share that information with people and spread it. Alright, so today we're doing the swamp. 15 minutes into the stream, and we're starting. I'm gonna take a drink. Alright. I said last stream, I want to do more to this place. As far as, like, little micro decorations and, you know, map interaction goes. Might put some smoke as well, but I'm not too fond of that. Anyway, point is, this is not completely final. It's just very close. But I need to move on. So for the swamp, the revamp just a revamp, or will there be new content? There's gonna be plenty of new things. I can't believe I was gonna leave it at this. Like, originally this is what it was gonna be. That's it? Just this? I mean, compared to what I've been doing, this looks like crap. Is the revamp gonna be a separate game or the same game? It's gonna replace the current game. Here's a question. The swamp, you know, I could remake the swamp today and all that. But then there's this area between the swamp and the orc place. This is like the halfway point. What should I do with this? This is where, you know, this is. Oh, I gotta replace his head. I'm wondering though, what should I do? Creeper! There you go. I guess I didn't make it all the way black. I don't know what to do with this place. I kind of want to keep it. Just not, you know, so crappy looking. I think this will be fun to remake, the swamp. I'll have fun with this today. This? Dude, I don't know what this is. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for this. It's like a it's like a layer? I don't know. How am I today? Well, Mr. Floppy Disk, I'm doing pretty good. I think. Don't tell me Fire Pillar will be find the fire orbs. I'll leave it up to Vinny. That wasn't my thing. Vinny made that. Not me. Alright. So we're in step 1. I have to think about what this place is gonna look like. It's a swamp. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I should announce. Oops. Hold on. I forgot to ping this stream, people. Let me ping. There we go. Do a sewer, maybe? After playing RPG, do you think I should add an update or make it explorable? To make it explorable. It's up to you, man. Do whatever you want. Just have fun. That's my advice. Okay. So, I don't really want to do a sewer. It's not really what I was trying to aim for here. Your voice is so funny, I love your voice. I'm glad someone likes it. I get a lot of comments about sounding like a nerd. have a very nasally voice. I don't know. It is what it is. What's gonna happen with Statera? If anyone wants to completely remake it. I'm thinking. Okay, what if we have one gigantic tree and we do like a canopy like this? And then it leads to one huge tree. And you have to go up the tree. Fight the boss up top. Random idea. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, Statera is buff. He is. He's strong. I mean, he's supposed to be like a king of the universe. I don't know. You know what'd be fun? To get to the next area. Another fire geyser. He just launches you from here. Pew! And then you land. But how do you get back? I don't know. Maybe it's just up here. Like this. This is kind of cool, actually. I did this. No, the way... If you say it's statura, you're British. That's the British way to say it. Where's measure buddy? Hey, measure buddy. 5'6", of course. Alright. I could put a big level door here. I don't know how you get up here yet. We'll figure that out later. You don't have to be British to say it the British way. Double door. This feels like a fight the monsters. Where you fight those giant freaking enemies that are all glitched out. That's what this feels like. I like it. Alright. My idea is you go here. Maybe it's like a big mudslide. This is the entrance. You're like, oh, welcome to the swamp. And then you go down. Beneath the canopy. This is, you can see like a big tree. And then huge canopy. Big tree in the middle. And then top of trees, leaves everywhere. Then you have to go down into it. Fancy British people? You mean the posh people? Will there be any armor that gives speed or jump? Maybe. Probably not. I'm gonna try to keep that to mounts and like accessories. Hello, Mr. Exelau. I have a vision. Let me block this out. We got the big tree. It's over here. gotta be further away than that. Something like that. I mean, this is just gonna be a big forest. Something like this. It's a huge tree. That seems a little too far away. Seems good. So, there's your tree. It's got leaves. Imagine leaves. I get tree color. It's a very red tree. Remember the day you met me in game? Well, wow. I've met many people over the years. Look at this friggin' mud. Got a little water on it. Awesome. And you showed me your mining game. You guys created. When was that? Because we did that kind of recently, I think. But we've been doing that for a long time, so it could have been like the original mining game we made. Are swords that are already in game going to be in the revamp? Absolutely. I'm gonna discuss the problems with that in the revamp or the devlog. Six other Evans, devs join. I made to update tester. Not yet. Not yet. I want there to be like a mudslide, you know? Like you just... I want to actually slide and fall. 1 or 2 years ago. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. So this is a swamp. Dang. It's just gonna be flat. I can put hills and stuff, but it's a swamp, so there's not much going on here. Boop. You get to the tree. I think I'm not really capturing here is the canopy. Resize the line, but B. That did it work? Sweet. Awesome. It's gonna look a little crappy at first, you know. Another question: is there gonna be a pop system in their revamp? Oh, PvP. I'm sorry. I'm so freaking bad at reading. It's unbelievable. Pop? I read that as pop. If we do PvP, it's gonna be... it's gonna be like 1v1 only. But that's gonna be later down the line. Yeah, this is a good playlist. I think this area is gonna be pretty fun to make. This is my placeholder tree. How big is this? That's about the same. Alright. Level door. I want to see trees fill in this whole space. Do I have trees? I need that. I have these. Up. This is kind of a stretch for how a tree could be used. Are you gonna keep the ceiling of the swamp neon? We're not gonna have a ceiling anymore. I don't like how it makes it feel all closed. I'm just gonna have it change the sky. How tall is this tree? Oh, that's perfect. Make a couple sizes, yeah. It's gonna be hard to see, so I'm gonna turn this off. You read my email. Thanks for the feedback. Based on what I said, there will be more. You will definitely improve those parts of the game. I was gonna say more in the email, but I already, I was talking to you in game, so you already know. You already talked. But yeah, I do like that game. I really like seeing people still going at it with RPG games. Hello, Mr. Instant Noodle. Welcome back. What if people jump out? They can. We'll have to solve that problem another way. I don't know yet. You know what? Before I put a bunch of trees, why don't I... Hold on. So I want to be able to see this tree here. Why don't I make a path? You have a swamp. This is going to be filled with liquid and hills. I need to put the hills. The hills are supposed to guide you. Not like that. I like that. They pull you away. They keep you on the pen. RPG and robots can never go wrong. I remember back in the day, RPG was everywhere. They were even trending. You know, they've kind of always been around. Gonna need a big one. In one form or another, they're always here. Kinda want the player to go over a hill. Why did RPGs fall off? I don't think they did. I think people haven't innovated. I think there's nothing to be interested in these days because they're all kind of the same, you know? I think we need more innovation. The games that do innovate get picked up. I've seen some of those games recently. Pretty cool. I can't see. Everything's too dark. What if you had a 1 in 1 million chance every second the player just die from a heart attack? Did you know there was a heart attack potion in Boneser 2 that actually existed? There was a whole animation for it. I think it was called Death Potion. Not a very clear path here. Kind of just fiddling around. Yeah, you should definitely make the path before you do anything else, if you do make an area like I do. Do the ground first. Does it gotta be perfect? Just gotta get the job done. I never worry about things looking good. That's my that. You know, I think someone actually did suggest the toast of death message. I decided not to go with that one. Oops. Look at that. All copy and paste. Do a lot with a little bit. So what am I gonna do for the wall? Let's see. We got mud walls here. Interesting. Did you play Roblox? I don't know. Hello, Mr. Sundream Sky. Sundream Sky. Sen. I have a hard time reading. I don't think my eyes are very good. I don't actually play Bone Sword. I don't? I don't! Okay. Mud walls. I can do that. Oops. I just did this. Is this good enough? Mud walls! Mud stuff. Hope this doesn't go through the wall. It's cutting pretty deep. Have you ever just tried to actually play a Boneser without using admin powers? Of course. That's how you make a game. That's how you balance it. Add random generation? What would that be good for? How's Boneser revamp going? Oh, I'm glad I said your name right. It's going good. It just takes a long time to build. It's the only thing, really. Only issue is the building for me. I gotta commit to it. That's why I'm doing these streams. It helps me commit. Yeah, I wouldn't just add random generation for no reason. If I had a use case, maybe. And it wasn't just to be cool. Building takes longer than the script. Depends. If it's like... Well, first of all, it depends on your skill level. My skill level with building is not very high. But I'm way better at scripting than building. They're not really comparable. They're two completely different things. I think adding lazy or adding random generation stuff would be the lazy option. Because then you're like, oh, I don't have to do anything. I just let the computer do it. You know, to make something just generate on its own is not very hard. You just have to know a little bit of trickery. I'd consider it lazy. Unless the whole game is structured around it. Like, we have a couple mining games that are like that. And that's fair enough, because it's like... the point of the game is to find things. I can't make it interesting forever. Interference! You could easily just climb over this and get out of the map. Kinda stupid. Yes, but you have to code the random generation thing. Trust me, buddy. I know how to make it. I was doing that like 8 years ago. Bonesford 2, the game we made in 2017, has randomly generated dungeons. And I think they suck. Because it's predictable and kind of lame. It's not like curated. I don't find random generation fun. It's like you play Minecraft for a couple days and you've seen everything that you can see. It's all using the same code to generate everything. Infinite game, but it's all the same. That's the fault of it, really. Have a good day. I'm gonna get off PC for a little bit. Just get done making Crystal Dawn Isles. So, can't wait for revamp. Once are hyped. Well, Mr. Sir, it was nice having you. I appreciate the enthusiasm for this project. And I also am interested in what you're talking about. What is the thing you've made? Because I've never heard of this. I think I've heard of Ethereal RPG. But if if you're in the Discord, you can share that stuff. I need more creators in there. Never seen that before, though. Highest level area after revamp. I don't know, man. I don't know. Gonna have to find out. So this whole area is the same mesh copy and pasted. It's ridiculous. I didn't even make this mesh. It's just a random freaking low poly hill. Something like that. What do you think of Skibidi Toilet? Dude, it's freaking awesome! Dude, Skibidi Toilet! Oh my god! I can't get enough of it! It's actually pretty cool. I was into the Gmod brain rot when I was a kid. Like the idiot box. That was my stuff, man. It's very cool because it's just like straightforward insanity. I love it for some reason. You could say it's dumb. Have you ever watched SpongeBob? SpongeBob's just like that. If you like SpongeBob, how could you not like that? It's all the same. Where'd my measure buddy go? He's just gone. Oh. Will the bosses help you bounce? Or the trials? I'm pretty sure we're gonna change everything. I don't even know what that is. The trials. Is that like the weird subtitles I gave the bosses? The trials. That's like when I named them in 2016. Gonna be honest here, you watched Skibidi Toilet? So I've never actually watched it, but I mean, I get it. It's just cool. It's a little crazy, but like I said, we got cartoons that are just like this. Like Uncle Grandpa. There's nothing like Uncle Grandpa, it's just full on insanity. But it's the same kind of stuff, you know? Something I like. This is really stupid, but I like Gardner Banban. Because it's so dumb and poorly made. And it's clearly a cash grab. But with that aside, if I was like 10 years old, I would love it. And I know I would. Because it's just like a bunch of characters and they do things, it's all dramatized. I don't know. It's like when you're a kid and you do like a action figure roleplay and it's the most amazing thing in the world. That's what it reminds me of. That's why I like it. Add water. Will you add brain rot? The bone sword? No. Bone sword's gonna be clean. Yes, I do have to add water. It's a swamp. Swamp without water is not even a swamp. Trying to smooth out these hills a little bit. So many meshes. Add a hunger bar? What are you talking about? You're just telling me to do things without thinking about it. I really don't think it's a good idea to just add everything that comes to mind. There's a couple reasons. Number one, do you want to work on this forever? The answer should be no. But the other reason is that if you want this to be coherent, that's going to come from what you decide not to do. So if you do everything, then your game is just kind of a carbon copy of everything that you know, everything you've seen before. You want it to be unique, right? That's why we're all stubborn with what we put in the game. Add a sprint function with stamina. No. Why would you say this? You saying this because you've seen it in other games and you're like, that's cool, I want to do that. No, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but that's not what I want to do. I have a lot of problems with copying things that are just, you know, for the sake of doing it. If we have a problem where it takes too long to get from point A to point B, then I'd rather think about it a bit more than just be like, add sprint button. For example, I'm gonna have mounts. And I think that should be enough. But if it's not, we could always just add a speed potion. And then we have a thing that you get to do as a player. Like, you get to get potion materials and stock up. That's fun, I think. You've never seen any RPG with sprinting. I've seen hundreds of them. I've done it before. I don't know how you couldn't have seen an RPG with sprinting. Mr. Sir, welcome to the stream. I don't know how to say your name. It does not appear to be English. But I will still welcome you to the stream. Favorite RPG creator? Awesome. I'll take the compliment. Thank you, Mr. Sir. You know, for how long have I been doing this? It's only been like almost an hour. This is pretty good. It's a little basic, but I have a vision. Most swords have a holding animation rather than a straight arm. They already do. They already do! I got... There we go. You have a question? You have a question? What is your question? I never stream scripting, by the way. I tried it one time. It's just like, it's not very visually interesting. No one wants to see it. When will the original update? That's what this is gonna be, man. This is gonna update the original game. gonna be fun to do the lighting in this area. Older fan since 2020. Well, to be fair, that was before the first revamp. I'll consider that somewhat OG. Not that it matters, you know. And you don't have to be a. You don't have to be here since day one to be an OG. If you've been a supporter for over a year, you're cool. Cool my book. Why don't you add attribute to universal kit? Because I didn't have time. That's really the main reason. It's also easy to add, you know, so if I wanted to update it in the future, it wouldn't be hard. Can you add a sword called Excalibur? Maybe. Right now I gotta remake everything we had before I start adding new stuff. $2020 from 5 years ago? Yes. 5 years is quite a while. I was a completely different person 5 years ago. This is not enough trees. I want like to be blocked from seeing anything. Maybe trees won't do that for me. Will there be more early game areas? I don't know. I'm kind of just going with the flow right now. Why would I add colorless area? That doesn't fit the theme. Oh yeah. Colorless. That's kind of abstract. I would rather do something like an enemy drained all the color, and that's why it's like that. I guess what I would want is a reason for it. You still doing this the Shrek and the pic of Shrek in the bathroom secret. Okay, so that place still exists. Like that outhouse. We actually remade the outhouse. Disgruntled skeleton. Mr. Austin. New outhouse. It's not gonna have Shrek in it. It's actually gonna have a guy. The guy is gonna be an enemy. You have to annoy him to get him out of the outhouse. Is this too much? I'm like covering the whole area. Will area still be in sand? Yes. I will get to it. The Legend of Monster wasn't even created 5 years ago? What do you mean? Game's turning 9. It was like 2016. It's gonna be 9 years old soon. This is fun. I'm having fun today. Okay, so if I'm right here, how much does that tree obscure? I don't want that tree to be there. can't really fit more trees here. I can put them up here, maybe. Like 2016 because RPGs were your favorite games. It's pretty cool, man. RPGs were really big in 2016. 2015, 2016. That's when they were really taking off. Well, not really. That's when they were on the front page. They didn't have many players. RPGs were the most popular in like 2021, 2022. They have not recovered since then. Shadovas, I think, had like 10,000 players, and that was the most popular RPG. I believe, at least. Infinity RPG, that was my direct competition. I never played it. I was in direct competition with that guy. Nowadays, we just message each other sometimes. It's hard for me to know. I haven't really played an RPG since 2016. That's when I stopped playing them. But I've seen some newer ones, and I think they're pretty cool. Isn't 2022 when Blizzard stopped updating? Yes. That was kind of a slow year, because that was right after COVID was ending. And everyone was kind of just going back to normal life. Not much gaming happening in those years. You and your friends made a fan version of this game called Legendary Multiverse RPG, but I wanted it to be called Legend of the Multiverse RPG. I might have heard of that. The revamp is not why it stopped updating. It was because we got so burned out that we just wanted to be gone away from Roblox. At least that's what I think happened. What do you talk about? See it? Yeah, we did have plush wars at the time. Yeah, the revamp didn't really start until August 2023. That's when I started my original part. So if you look at this stuff, this is what I was doing in 2023 and early 2024. That's what these half remade areas are from. That's why they're like kinda new, but not really. So this is the 2025 stuff I'm doing. I think what I want to do here is start putting shrubbery. Why are you saying I need to go to bed? What are you talking about? Why does everyone say, oh, you sound so tired, you need to sleep? It's just how I sound, man. I don't know what to tell you. I need, like, plants. I'm thinking. Type of plants in a swamp. Plants in a swamp. Plants in a swamp. What do you think? I'm kind of out of ideas for this. What time is it for me? It's 4 p.m. I don't need to go to bed, guys. If you watch every stream I've ever done, this is what I sound like. Go back to 2017, still sound like this. Is there a way for me to grind a lot faster? It's not for me to tell you. Well, I need to put water. It's one thing. I need to make it all slushy in here. I don't need to go to bed. What are you talking about? I'm trying to think of a plant to put in here. I want to walk around. Hold on. I just realized. At least you need a little break? No. I can't afford a break. Too expensive. I don't like taking breaks. It makes me lazy. What do I do? Like, what is a break? I go play a game? I go maybe make a song? Does me no good. Making a song, I can put that towards the game. That's like the best case scenario. I mean, I'm just gonna be playing a game and I'm gonna feel bad because I'm not doing any work. I feel better when I do work. I don't want to take a break. What's this place called? Crackle Pit. That's what this place is called. The Crackle Pit. Okay. When the face reveal, it's on my YouTube channel. When you said you were burned out, do you mean you had like no motivation? Burnout, I would describe as when you do something too much to the point where you're like, you don't have any enjoyment in it anymore. Like I said last stream, I think it's a form of depression. If you get to that point, you gotta change it up. You can't just not have fun. You gotta make it fun for yourself. That's why I'm doing these streams. If I didn't do these streams and I was just sitting here by myself building all this, it'd suck. I wouldn't want to do that. But now you guys are here and it's making it fun, you know? You get to interact with the people who play this game and they get to see a little sneak peek. It's a two-way beneficial interaction. I want to put like a big swampy hill. Yeah, you need to have fun. You're streaming like 2 hours and no little break? Well, I cleared my schedule to allow for this. I didn't just think, alright, let's do the 2 hour, 3 hour stream. If I stream for 3 hours, I planned it. I mean, it's fine. I don't need breaks all the time. I want to work and get things done, man. I got a deadline. I gotta get this done in June. The deadline is motivating. It's a way for me to be like, alright, I'm finally gonna be calling it done on this day. It's great. The best. It's security for me to know I'm not doing this forever. That motivates me a bit. Alright, good night, Mr. Pink profile picture. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry. Well, that's a very nice thing for you to say to me. Thank you, Mr. Sir. Swamp will be the easiest. It's a huge exterior, so I think that's a lot easier to make. Oh. This forces you to kind of go around a little bit. And that's probably good. I need more plants, though. I want, like... more plants! I gotta think. I don't want to just put a random plant. I want something that kind of fits. Makes it coherent. There's my Windows sound. How will you redo Graveyard? That's for me to think about in the future. I gotta do this one thing at a time. Add lily pads. It's a good idea. Good idea, Mr. Sir. Okay. If I'm gonna do a layer of water, it's gotta be stagnant water that doesn't move. I could probably get away with, like, just doing a part like this. Actually, what material? Let's find a cool material. Something that looks like water. Smooth plastic will probably do it. And reflect this up. Oop. Ooh. Dark green water. The nasty lake water. This is the kind of lake that you fish in, and it's just completely full of moss and algae. Can you make a VIP room? If you put that in my suggestions place in the Discord, I'll actually consider it, because everything that people say in stream chat, I'm gonna forget. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Wow, this is up to your knees. Ooh. This would be a rough place to be. You go down the slide and it leaves a trail. And you hit the ground and it splats. That would be awesome. I kind of want to do that. Hopefully I don't forget. Person has Alzheimer's. I don't have good memory. I can't just rely on my memory. I have to make notes and, like, physically change something in my room. I have to set alarms, in fact. I don't remember things. Is there a thing here? No way, I really did it like this. That's ridiculous. Thank you, Mr. Sir, for putting that in Discord, because that's where I actually... That's like my notes. I appreciate it. What if the revamp water dealt 1% HP because it's dirty? Well, it wouldn't make you lose health. It's not like poison. Can you add trash in the water? I could. It'd be really hard to put a bunch of trash around, but I'm not sure why that would happen in the first place. Who's trashing this place, huh? Who's trashing the place, eh? What's going on here? Place needs is kinda gonna suck. It probably shouldn't be white. This water's not clean enough for it to look like that. Oh god. It's so dirty that the reflection is tinted green. That's nasty. If the sky is green though, this will be accurate. It's a little too bright. There we go. You can use brush tool or too fast. Let's see. Watching the dev stream while deving. It's the way to go, man. I don't really want to use brush tool. I really prefer to be very particular with how I place things, because I don't know, I have some kind of hyperfixation on that. It's on one shot, so left time to like... I'm very particular with how I do everything. And now we're reaching a limit with the frame rate. And a reflection on the water? Yeah, I probably should. I think it'll look better once I change the sky. This looks fine. I think there's too many water ripples though. See, I get tips from people popping in. Like, lily pads is a good idea. I get to do this. It's just... This is much more enjoyable. This might take a little while. Oh, I need a bigger one. I actually have a work in progress song for this place. You know what? This won't take that long. Not a lot of the trees are actually in water. Streaming it means you know if we like it. That's true. I didn't think about that. Although, to be fully honest with you, whether or not you like it does not matter to me. Unfortunately, I'm kind of making this for myself. Fortunately for you. But if you do have a grievance with something I'm doing, maybe I'll change it. Because sometimes you guys are right. Water not stagnant? I mean, it is, but if there's people here in, like, the lily pads, I mean, it's green. It's just kind of sloshed around a little bit. You could put little raindrops, make more sense. Although if I did that, where's the water going? Where is it going? It's precipitating. It's turning into clouds and going away. I don't know. It's drying up. Jimmy music, Jimmy music. I'm not doing the Jimmy scream. Last time I did that, I threw up on my desk. And you know that. Maybe Bonsard will get to see that one day. The clip where that happened. This ramp is really with absolutely no color. The swamp. Well, I haven't done the lighting. So here's the deal. When I do the lighting, let's search sky. Just to give you a preview. I'm just scrolling through the meme skies real fast. Trying to find something green. There we go. As an example. Did I click on it? Okay. This is closer to what it would look like. What colors can you really add to the swamp? We can add more. I have some ideas. This is not the sky I want to use, though. I kind of want to find one. There's got to be a green sky! I don't want this. What is this? Wait, what the heck is that? Wait, this is kind of awesome, actually. No, that's too much. What is this? I didn't put this in the game. What? You were watching on your Xbox? How trees are alive at a swamp. There actually are trees that grow in swamps. They grow in water, it's crazy. Desert sky. I don't want a skybox that has something like this going on. Maybe I should try to find like a savanna sky. Bow West. Ooh, and the skies are awful. Looks too tropical. Swamp is supposed to be like boggy, crappy weather. Swamps are generally a place you don't want to be. These are cool skyboxes, though. Bikini bottom. If you have a lighting zone system, have color correction. Oh, you are so late to the party, buddy. Not enough greater in general. I know, man. I've only been doing this for an hour and a half. This place didn't exist an hour and a half ago. I was talking about that. I want plants in here. I'm just trying to piece it together. Give me a chance. Give me time. I'll do it. What is this? Ugh. What happened? I might have to make a skybox. Or, what if I just change the color of a skybox? These suck. I'm just trying to find a decent skybox I can build with, so I can,
Oh my god, it's a piggy! It's a piggy! Oh my god!
That's not the sky I'm looking for. Hacked sky? Man, these are awful. I'm just gonna search green. Oh god, this is what I got. This is every color, that's for sure. It kind of works. Almost. It's just a little dark. I'm not really... I want something that's like cloudy. Okay, this is closer to what I want. Should I write the good ones down? I only need one. I like to go in fresh every time I make an area. This is too clear. Is your name Hayden? Yes. That's my name. Also, the sky needs to have detail that reflect in water. You're making a savanna or a swamp? A swamp. A swamp. Make a swamp. What is this? It's almost perfect. Almost perfect. I really like this, but the sky is just blank. I need something there. Asking because Vina kept calling you that? Yeah. That's my name. Green Sky Skybox. Nasty. Green Sky. Can't have freaking lines in the skybox. It's just makes it unusable. Epic sky. Green. Green epic sky. That's a green epic sky right there. This guy's pretty cool. I just don't think I can use it for anything. Oh my god. No, it's pronounced Critham. 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 Like that. Oh my god. Okay. Well, at least I can turn it off. This is a disturbing sky. And Clipper Skybox.
Oh my god!
That definitely just broke someone's ears. What do we think about this? I think it's too dark. Not a fan. I need something that's like... Maybe I shouldn't be so picky. Maybe I'll just pick a rain skybox. I can probably make it green with like a tint color. Ooh. Maybe this place could have like a purple skybox. This is kind of awesome. Step in the right direction. This is a Half-Life sky. It's kind of awesome though. Oh. Ooh. Not what I want. I'm very picky. Another Half-Life 2 sky. I like the blue actually. Alright. If I put a tint color, this is kind of cursed. This is the type of thing you really shouldn't be doing anywhere in any game. But you can do this. Makes the sky look green. Makes everything a little green. And as you can see, it kind of screws the color balance. Which is why it's a bad idea. I'd rather not do that. No, I don't want the Half-Life sky. Custom sky. A custom sky. It's kind of half cloudy, half normal. Open. This might be perfect. It looks scary when you look back this way, which is kind of cool. When you look this way, it's all nice. Got the detail. This is kind of perfect. I dig it. Digit. Swamp. It's a swamp. Okay, now that I'm looking for skies, I kind of want to find a sky for this real quick. Purple absolutely ruins this area. Alright, no purple. I don't really like the background elements. Dude. What is the deal with the skybox? So this is closer to what I was looking for. But it looks kind of like garbage. Doesn't match the sun direction. Whoa. Why? Why put the planet? I don't like it. What? Okay. Name skybox. Pumpkin! No way, I know what this is from. This is from Sonic Adventure. This is the place that has the freaking rap music. It's crazy. At the Majora's Mask mode? Why? Why would I do that? This is not at all what I want. Skybox HD! Oh! HD! HD! HD Skybox! Oh! I don't want to put a big planet up there. It's just... Why? What's that big deal, huh? What's the point of the planet? Why is there a planet there? I think red is definitely looking better. Did that just say 39 scripts? Is that what that said? 32? Imagine if there was a ChatGPT but it makes extra Roblox games. It would never happen. Never be a good game. Not a lot to look at in the skybox. Jesus. Oh. Nasty skyboxes. Alright, I kind of just want to not look for this. It's kind of a waste of time. I don't like it. It's a very retro render. I might not try to deal with this right now. Isn't really working out. You should do a vid of using ChatGPT to make a game. Absolutely not. I will never do that. The only reason I would ever do that is to slander AI for being a stupid idea. It would just be a video where I'm complaining the whole time about how much it sucks. How much of a waste of time and money it is. There are things AI can do that are cool. But when you put AI in a creative field and say, make something that interests me, it doesn't make any sense. You went like, what are you talking about? There's this place called a lush place. Because the point of any art form is to be like, well, it's to make you feel something. What is an AI gonna do for you? AI doesn't feel, as far as we're aware. Unless an AI could feel, it can't make art. can make you feel existential, if anything. Yeah, this skybox is probably the one. Nothing really looks better than this. Yeah, we got enemies. Ow! They have swords? Oh, they do. Sword. Got steel sword. Yeah, it's good at roasting. That's true, it is good at trash talk. I don't know why. It's got a lot of training data, I guess. Alright, let me set this up real quick. You know, for this being just like a couple hours, not even 2 hours, this is pretty dang good. This is most of what I need. The rest of this area is just gonna be like, well, I want the tree to be here. Big tree. And you go up the tree. Maybe a few pit stops here and there. And then some kind of arena. I don't know. Top of the tree. Maybe it's a big tree stump. Maybe something cuts it in half. Who knows? If you manage to create Chat GPT for making Roblox. Why is this hard for me to read? Roblox scams, and it isn't garbage. Do I have permission to use a clip of you saying not gonna happen for a hard edit? Yeah, go ahead. You're free to try. Best you're gonna be able to do, even with the best AI. If it's not like a sentient replication of a being, the best you're gonna be able to do with AI is to just make what's already been done. If that's really what you want, that's fine for you. That's not why I make things. That's not what I want to play. I mean, if you really think about it, do you want to play a game that is just like dreamed up from an algorithm? Does that sound interesting to you? Maybe it's novel. But that's not something that people are actually going to play. Unless it's a meme. I think people would play it as a meme. Would you say Bonsword is your best game after the revamp? It's gotta be after the revamp for sure. You would be surprised when I be able to achieve... Alright, buddy. We'll see about that. I'll see. I have my stance on it. But I'm just gonna say, you're one of thousands, tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of people who have said the same thing. AI is gonna take over. Just wait for it to get better. And it never gets anywhere. I'm waiting for it. If it makes my job easier, then heck yeah. I'm just not doing that. I might have to put invisible walls here, unfortunately. It's just, it looks so good. I don't want to put anything in the way. Developing AI is not easy. Well, AI is not a magical thing. It's not a magic black box that can just do anything. It's literally an algorithm, like a neural network, a bunch of activation things. I've made one of these before. I made a few of them actually. A neural network is literally just an input-output machine. It's not quite the same as a brain. A brain is a continuous, like, thought pattern, timing, firing thing. You can hear Max? There's something similar to Bolt.new, which is for websites. We'll see. I really don't believe in AI. It's kind of just a clown right now. What do I do here? Swamp? Yeah, you can hear him? I didn't know you could hear him. Max just, he was going, row, row, row. I'm pretty happy with this progress. If I keep this up, I'll be doing good. I hope I can keep it up. What is this? Excuse me? How do I turn this off? Why would I want it? Why would I want that? This is why it annoys me. They shove it everywhere where it doesn't belong. You know what? Let's have fun with this. I'm gonna explain this. Let me highlight this. Explain that. What is this? This code is likely using gamer. Define different section levels. The current atmosphere audio experience. This code's it's the immersive experience. Those are the buzzwords. In a game, it should have said experience. You can't say game, you can't say game. You can't say game, you can't say game. How I can make pasta from nothing. Come on, what's happening? You just ignored me. Okay. You can make pasta from nothing since I'm related. Making pasta from nothing. Okay. You didn't tell me how to make pasta. Didn't do your job. You're fired. Jer can use Roblox AI to sort things, like make all something named objects a model change color. Well, I know how to do that. I don't want to trust an AI to do it some weird way that breaks my game. Oh, I don't know who wrote those pillar notifications, but they're strange. Yeah, those would be different. Have you heard of Roblox TypeScript? I don't know what that is. I'm old and traditional. I pick up new things very slowly. In the grand scheme of Roblox, the way I do things is quite old, I guess. I don't do any GitHub stuff. Everything's in Studio. Swamp. I don't know. Swamp sky. Green. Green. No, it's not green. It's like cloudy. Okay. Well, it should just work. I don't think I have to do anything else. Here we are. So I kind of want this to just make you fall. For example, like that. Just make it do that. Alright, here we go! It's perfect! Mr. Minnie, I think you're being a little funny. If that, like, freaks out your eyes, I think you've been poisoned by people using the word wrong too much, because it looks perfectly fine to me. Although, I don't like the Old English. I think the strange use of the Old English in the power thing is kind of weird. It's just unnecessary. Makes it harder to translate as well. Have collision? No, the water has collision. Alright, let's try again. I'm gonna change it. Everything about Cetera is gonna be changed. Is it just me or is this insanely loud? Sorry about that. Couldn't hold it in this time. This area doesn't actually have a path. It's just kind of go where you want. It's not for Statera? Oh, you're talking about... I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about... this. No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's my stance. I'm taking my stance. You make the player have end falling chance when it spam jumps. We already have a way to fall. Oh! Rough day. How's your day been? My day's been not so great. You couldn't tell, I've got a couple bruises on both of my eyes. Been through a lot today. And I think you need to get out of my way. How's that sound, huh? Up! No, I like it my way. I'm not changing it for you. I like it my way, okay? Too bad. You gotta accept it. I'm in charge. Womp womp. Did my playtime get reset? Or am I using a different slot? I feel like I have a lot more playtime than that. I guess it's just test mode. I can tell I'm kind of slowing down now. It's 5. Got about an hour left before I gotta go eat. Alright, bye-bye, Mr. Jimmy. Probably making music or something. This place does need some greenery, though. It needs, like... Oh, that looks so cool! I love that! Ah, that's so freaking cool. Whoever's idea it was to put the volcano here... That's... Yeah, genius. Someone told me to put a volcano here last time. Someone in chat. Thank you. Someone said, make sure it's visible from the desert as well. Such a freaking cool idea. It needs that huge plume of smoke. I just can't use particles, unfortunately. It would have to be in 3D. Okay. Wow. What was that? So I like this so far. I keep going back and forth. I'm just kind of judging. This place is pretty good. Needs a couple more plants. Needs more stuff going on. I might take a break, unfortunately. Because I'm starting to slow down, and I think the rest of the stream is just going to be like... me doing this, and be like, oh, I wonder what I should add. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna put some plants in and call it a stream. And I'll come back later today. And then when I come back, I'll deal with this tree. Which is what this huge box is gonna be. Alright, here we go. Plants. Plants. Swampy plants. Swampy plants. I don't know. I'm just gonna look up plant. What's on the menu? Of course, you've got this. This isn't quite appropriate. Potted plant. This is a pretty wet looking plant. I think it has a texture on it. I know it does. I just don't know if it's working. Ah, it doesn't matter. I need to make like an asset pack. I just think big plants that have no texture just look bad. You know what I mean? It has no... That kind of helps. Doesn't have any... Like, the leaf gets brighter towards the middle, nothing like that. I don't want potted plant. I don't want generic plant. I want asset pack. You know what? Let me look up asset pack. Why does it have scripts in it? Plant pack. No. Plants for what? Mesh? Is that what I'm looking for? Vine and ivy. Okay, these are actually closer to what I need. What is going on here? So many things. There's too much transparency here. Okay, let's take a look. Try to use these. Huh? What is this doing here? What the heck? This looks like a dry plant. I might use it. It looks gross. Should have more secret weapons. That can be done. That can be arranged. See, this is what I was talking about. These leaves have texture. Can make an acid lake. I don't like these spready plants. Could use some grass. Although, I don't think a swamp would be able to grow grass. Ground's like too unstable. Too saturated with water. An acid lake. For the swamp? It might be too late to add something like that. Alright, what we got? What we got? This thing looks like crap. Keep a consistent style. What is this? I don't even know. I don't know what this is. Just kind of coming out of nothing. Looks like part of a tree. That one's not usable. Could probably put this on the side of something. Double-sided, double-sided. Do you really need that? What do we got? What are we looking at? This might be... Wait. I can't tell what's happening. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad, but there's a lot going on here. I'm not having double-sided on. Okay, I need to make this big so it doesn't, like, take up all this screen space with overdraw or whatever. That's pretty good. Might be able to make some kind of interactable stuff here. This one's kind of on its own. It's not one mesh though, so if I wanted to move it, gotta move the whole thing. Put some of this in here. Is it gonna... There we go. Using shrubbery meshes is quite a tricky task. Takes a bit of practice. Hello, Mr. DNA X. One of those letters. Having this by the water helps. Looks cool. I don't want to fill the water with plants. This really makes me appreciate the Lego games, because they look really good. They just use meshes like this. But it looks so good. How did they do it? Something I do know about is layering. So if you do like that, do another layer, different height, that looks pretty good. Maybe layering isn't really the term for it. How many leaves? Can't see. That's probably enough of those. Alright, so I've used this thing. I don't really like this one. I think I could find a way to use it though. Never mind, this thing has crazy Z fighting. What about this? These are kind of feathery. I don't know where to put something like this. Lettuce. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Jester. Yeah, it's a big old head of lettuce. I don't know if I like this thing. It's kind of just filling space, really. What if I put it in water? Smaller, put it in water. Eh. No, what we really need, we need those cattail plants. I think that's what they're called. If I could find that, that would help a lot. Those things are actually in swamps. Oh, this one's cool, I like it. The dried up plant. What's the giant brown rectangle? That's a placeholder. That's gonna be a tree. This is kind of a dead looking plant. Put it in the drier spots. Too far. In the ground. Hold on, I could probably put this in a better spot. Alright. Yeah, I've never really put plants on a map that didn't look bad. I think this place is gonna cause so much lag. There's so much transparency. I might be making a big mistake by putting all these plants. Alright. We're getting somewhere. It kind of looks like the old Lego Star Wars games right now. I just imagine someone pops into this stream, they start watching, they listen, they hear this music. They're like, what the heck? What's happening here? Maybe they leave it on in the background. Come back an hour later, forget they have it on. A song starts fading in. What is this music? Something that helps when you have prefabs is just put them close to each other. You don't need to fill the whole space. Leave some bald spots. I didn't put enough of these. These two are both green, so I think they will help make it look a little bit more vibrant. Not anyone right here. Just putting these together. Oh yeah, I should put them next to the trees. That usually looks natural. The lighting is what unifies all of this stuff. Right now I'm just throwing a bunch of crap together. Then I put the lighting in and everything will kind of come together. I guarantee I'm gonna misplace one of these, by the way. Dixon's gonna find it. He'll be like, this one's floating! He's gonna make a bug report. And then he'll be right. I don't want to put a plant here. Shark's house there yet? Okay, so... is that his house? The outhouse is his house now? That would be a horrible house. He's not living there. I mean, just because he goes in there sometimes doesn't make it his house. Buff interstellar bone sword. You want to do like 1 damage, 2 damage, like 3 damage, like you want to do like 4 damage, like 5 damage, like 6 damage, like you want to do like 7 damage, like 8 damage. I mean, we could do anything. We could do like 9 damage, like 10 damage. We could do like 11 damage, like all kinds of stuff, like 12 damage. I mean, what are we talking about here? It's not even upright. Gotta move the toilet. Is there gonna be a cat in it anymore? No. It's just gonna be a guy. He's in here and he's like, "Ah, you wanna bother me, eh?" You know, the way Austin does it. He's the voice actor for that. If I put a fart sound... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't afford that. Of course I'm putting a fart sound. We'll take the age rating. It's gonna be 9 and up to begin with. Because we have repeated violence, as they call it. So if you're 8 years old, I'm sorry. You can't enjoy this amazing game. This is a different plant. But it looks the same. Just make it small. Will dexterity allow you to hit through enemy blocking? No. 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 Enemy blocking is just like a... They get one free hit. Can't hit them. Well, you can, but they don't take damage for that hit. Dude. Rack time. Oh my god. My goodness. Da 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 da. Do you think people just listen to this all the time? Like this is all they had? I think it'd get annoying. Surely you can't just listen to this all the time. Like someone's gotta play it. And they're like, hit him, Johnny! And then he starts doing this on the old dusty piano. It's like, I've heard this a million times, Johnny. You play something else? It's like, this is all I know how to play! What are you doing? Alright. Have you seen your latest map report, the whole one? No? I haven't looked. Unfortunately. All of my dev time at the moment is straight up these dev streams. Like, when you see me do a stream, that's my entire dev time. Until I'm done with the builds, that's all I'm doing. Speaking of little buddy, Max was like eating stuff off the ground earlier. He started snorting. I couldn't tell if he was like... I think something was stuck in his nose. I don't know what was going on. He was doing that for like a couple minutes. I don't know, that was weird. I think occlusion culling is going to help us out quite a lot with this place. Putting plants everywhere. I couldn't tell what was going on with them. He was like freaking out. I don't know. It was weird. Been acting strange lately. Yeah, it's enough of these. It's 5:30, just about. It's just a lot of meme messages you guys are sending. Got to turn this on. This music's not too far off what the actual music is. No one's gonna play this in first person. This looks pretty cool. Now that this has got shadows on, you can see 2 layers of shadows. Kinda cool. That helps add depth to the water. Will fiery cudgel still exist? In fact, it does. It looks different now. This is it. Might need to put some more effects on it, but it does this. It's pretty OP. Interactive elements in this part would bring this to life. Absolutely. I think it would be really cool if these jiggle around a little bit when you touch them. That wouldn't be hard to do. But if the enemies jiggle these things around, that'd be sick. Water-made splashing sounds definitely could do that. I think I'll just set the footsteps to the mud. It'd be real easy. I wanted to show you what this does. I'm supposed to track them. It's a very weak tracking, I guess. When it explodes, it does AoE. Back home. This place is pretty cool. Despite being only a couple colors. Pretty cool. I think it needs more rocks. These are helping break it up a little bit. Needs more stones and boulders. The volcano is freaking awesome, man. Having that in the distance, it makes it feel like I'm in a prehistoric jungle. Walking downward on a slope. This slope is going to be a mudslide. Going to do something like this. I'm just going to slide all the way down. I could copy the super speedrun mechanic we had. We had an actual mudslide mechanic. Josh is watching. Let me see. Off 27. Alright. Mr. Josh, you want to see some combat? Let's show you some combat. Let's see. I want to show off the ice guys. These are a good example. Let's go right here. Alright. Let's use... I'm gonna use this sword. It's kind of OP. Does this sword have an ability? Not yet. Okay, what about... I'll use this one. So these guys can hit. Do this. Every enemy has unique attacks. And block. Yeah, it's a directional block though, so you have to actually get the direction correct. If you block a melee attack... I might pick this sword. It's a better sword. Ow! Alright, let me go to the goblins. These guys are kind of hard to deal with. So, if you block a melee attack, if you time it, I'm not good at this, but I'll try. There you go. It'll get stunned. That's a parry. You can just kind of go through the enemies. There's also abilities. You can do stuff like this. Doesn't have a sign right now. Work in progress. Things like that. Do stuff like this. And what about this one? This one has a really OP ability. When we were talking about VFX, guys, those people I was showing you with the VFX, so the stuff, maybe about the same people. I think you hired Jake to do some stuff. Jake, I don't remember if it was Jake who did this one. I think it was. Yeah, that's combat stuff, really. Do this. That's all the important stuff. What are you guys saying? Big skybox? You need the big skybox? Maybe. Maybe make a secret. The big skybox. Hello, Mr. Sir. Welcome to the stream. Gonna record checking out the revamp when it comes out. Thank you, Mr. Sir. I'll take the free advertisement. Well, I think I'm done for this for now, because I just wanted to get this part started. Next time, later today, I will do a stream where I build this tree. I might make it in Blender, but probably not. I don't know if it'll be that complicated. Build this tree. And need a way to get up there, staircase, potentially. And then boss arenas up here. And then that's it. That's my plan. The stream's done. You should make a secret room off stream that enables a cool secret like Pig Skybox. That's so silly. Dude, you got the Pig Skybox! Dude, the Pig Skybox! You ready for the window sound? Oh yeah. Alright, people. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out what I'm doing, hanging out, and all that stuff. I'm gonna end the stream now. See you, everybody.